So, welcome to everyone for this Tableau webinar. And let's quickly start. Uh, so, on the behalf of Mindmajix, I would like to welcome you again and thank you for joining and taking out time to attend this webinar. So, quickly, we'll talk about who we are and then we'll be talking about more uh, about the Tableau and how exactly it is helping to shape our career into the reporting and analytics domain. So yes, we are one of the leading global online training platform, and having said that, we are having experience almost 8 years of into the technology trainings. Uh, when we say technology training, so yes, we provide trainings into multiple platforms and we cover a lot of tools uh, like project management, big data, business intelligence and analytics, cloud computing, data science, DevOps, and many more. So we are covering almost all the technologies which are available in the industry nowadays and which are really helpful for us to shape our career in the right direction. And definitely, whatever we are doing our best in our jobs. But apart from that, obviously, whenever you will add new feather in your technical skill, it will be helping you to get more out of your existing job. If I'll talk about the trainers, so yes, all the trainers which are available in the Mindmajix, almost everybody is having 10 years or more than 10 years of experience into the industry. Why it is important? Because we are not going to provide you the bookish knowledge which are available in the books and all. We share our experience. So it's training, and as well as I would say, like we are working in a particular industry, so we have to face different kind of challenges. We keep we collect those challenges and we also discuss those challenges in our classes. So that's the reason when instructors are coming from the industry, they are bringing their experience. So they know the technology and they know how it is being implemented into the industry. Now you can see the number almost 410,000 students around the globe is being already trained by us. And yes, they are really doing well in their domain and they are also coming back to us for learning new technologies. Because this is technology is one of the field where you have to update yourself very frequently because it is pretty evolved area where you have to learn and relearn the things again and again. And because we understand the need of the organizations industry, that's the reason. And we know all the technologies are getting updated every quarter. They are launching new version and obviously they are coming up with new functionality and flexibility with the tools. So that is the reason we keep on updating our course so that whatever you learn from us or whatever the training we conduct, we try to conduct the training with the latest content or latest uh, functionality which is available into that particular tool. Delivers best in class training for both individual students and corporate. So again, this is not only for the people who are working professionals. We also provide a training in a way like you do not know anything. So that's the reason students as well as working professional can pick up any of the course from us. uh, because while delivering the training we always target like you don't know anything, so we start with the very basics, then we'll push you to the intermediate level, and by end of the training, any of the training program, you will be in a situation where you can say, yeah, I'm almost pro. Not exactly pro because you will need some more hands-on, but yeah, if you will be going through the training and all the assignment properly, you will be close to pro into that particular technology. This is very important to understand how exactly this training is going to help you, right? So if I'll talk about the Tableau training, yes, so this is one of the hands-on instructor led course Uh, through this course, you will be able to learn how exactly you can play with the data and bring the insights from the data. Because nowadays we know all the industries are capturing the data. You might have seen whenever you do anything on internet, your data gets captured, and further they analyze and they make action plan. So in the same way, all the industries want. So they are capturing the data in one way or other way. Now you might have seen people are, getting rid of from the local entry, which is on pen, paper. No, nobody is going to do that nowadays. Everybody is moving to the, mobile based app or computer based app in such kind of platforms. So when they are moving into the digitalization of the world, they are also understanding once the data will be captured, how they can get the insights, how the business can take the benefit of the out of that data. So that's the reason Tableau is one of the tools which is gonna help them. Again, during the course, we will be covering, as I mentioned, like from basics to advanced techniques of the visualization. We will be keep on sharing our real-time scenarios which we are facing in our uh, day-to-day job, because that is the way we can understand how exactly it is going to implement into the real world. During the course, apart from the learning or classes, you will be getting a proper assignments and exercises to do the hands-on, because until unless you, for any technology, if you do not practice, you will not learn it, because you will just watch the video or you go through the training, and if you are not going to make your hand dirty with the technology, you don't understand. So these are the key things like which we can cover: data blending, data mapping, different level of the graph. Some is basic and some advanced level of the graphs. Couple of advanced level of the feature like LOD, level of details, understanding how we can integrate the Tableau with the R. Because if you are going to do the advanced analytics, you need to integrate the Tableau with the R or Python. We will be understanding different products, because that is very important. Sometimes we develop something but we do not know how to share, or sometimes we know, okay, these are the way to share, but we do not know, okay, what is the alternate if, let's say, that particular way is not available in the organization, then what could be the alternative option. So that's the reason we will talk about each and every product which Tableau offers, and understand like how exactly and in which situation we can use them. At the end of the Tableau online training, yes, you should be able to clear the qualified associate certification. And as I mentioned, all the exercises and assignment which we have prepared, that is being prepared in a way like once you'll complete the training, you will be in a situation where you can say, okay, now I can go for the certification. And certification is again a particular exam which is conducted by Tableau community, and it will be a video based training certification. So you don't need to go anywhere, but yeah, you should have a proper understanding and knowledge about the Tableau. Coming to this, like what all are the topics we will be covering. So we'll understand what is the business intelligence, what is the data visualization, what is the Tableau, because I know from this webinar, I know people will be coming from different domain or group. So these are the key things which you should understand before picking up any of the BI tool. So career and job opportunities with Tableau BI, advantages of using Tableau, and then getting started with Tableau, Tableau Desktop installation, explore how to connect your data, and we will make our hand dirty a little bit during the webinar only, so that you can understand, okay, how it is being used across the industry, what is the meaning of that, and you will also see some of the practical things. Then we'll see how we can create a chart, at least how we can format them, and through which product we can share our work with the required audience, and what all of the databases we can connect with. And in the last will be, we have already assigned a particular time where you can ask all your questions. So it would be great if you can keep on writing your questions in the chat box, and at the last I will be picking up all the questions, and also we will be opening the bridge so that it will be an open question and answer session. Okay, cool. So I will be moving to what is business intelligence. So business intelligence combines business analytics, data mining, data visualization, data tools and infrastructure, and best practices to help organizations to make more data-driven decisions. So basically, it's end-to-end process. How you are capturing your data, how you are managing your data, and once your data is being managed properly in the database, then it comes how you can bring the insights. And if the insights are coming out from your data, then how will you make your action plan? Because that is the end goal. If you are not going to make any action plan for your business out of the data, then what is the use of the data? Why we are capturing? So that's the reason everybody is capturing the data, so that whatever the action plan they are going to make for their organization, it should be very impactful. It should be data driven, so that they can find out what is the tangible benefit. They can calculate the benefit. Okay, that's how it is going to help my business. Okay. Uh, we can take the real time examples. There are many real time examples are available. I will take a quick example. In Google, if you look for any product, let's say in Amazon, you search for any product, and later on you realize, okay, let's not buy this product right now, we'll buy it later. But do you know what happened? Your data, whatever the search you perform there, it will be captured, and that will be stored in their database. They will also capture your IP address. That's the reason after closing the Amazon, if you are opening the different websites, you will start seeing the Amazon ads, and in the ad you will see the same kind of product which you have searched into the Amazon. So that's how the real-time analytics is being done. So because they have captured your data, and once they capture the data, they can do a more targeted advertisement and all. Similar way, uh, you might have seen in the ancient time what happened. People say, during the November, December, my sale will be high. Probably people say why? They say that will be the Christmas time or Thanksgiving time. So this is in US or UK or Australia. People say okay, but do you know exactly when the sales will start going up? Maybe people say, Thanksgiving Day will be going to happen in last weekend of the November. But I'm not sure from which date exactly your date business will start growing. In that scenario, you have to get the data, you look into the historical data, you perform some analysis, and you can understand, okay, it means before 5 days or before 6 days, my sales will start growing. So that will be more accurate, because based on experience and knowledge, probably I would say it is gonna help you to take the decision. But if you have the data, and if you are going to utilize your data in a right way, then you can take more accurate decision, right? Similar example, I will again give one example. While buying any product nowadays, we know digitization is at the top level. If you have to buy any product, what you can do, you can go into different platforms, for example Amazon, Flipkart, eBay, look for that product. You, although it is very simple analysis which you are doing, but people don't realize it. They are analyzing the data. What do? You pick up the price, or kind of you memorize the price of one product in one platform, then you look for another platform and third platform and fourth platform and so on. Then you compare it. You say, okay, the same product I can look into 4 or 5 or 6 different platforms, and maybe Amazon or maybe Flipkart or maybe any other e-commerce tool. They are that particular tool, platform is providing cheap, and also they are giving discount on different cards and all. So such kind of analysis we do, but we don't realize that we are analyzing the data. So that is the data analyzing, right? And if one of the person will come to you and say, hey, I will pick up the data from all the sites, you just enter the product name in my site and I will show you the all the prices. Nowadays you might have seen some of the websites are available there in the market, which will not give you anything. They are not e-commerce, but if you will search your product into their website, they will tell you, okay, these are the prices available in different platforms. So they did all this analysis because couple of years back somebody was doing manual. Now they created a solution, and now that solution is available in the web now. Similar way, what organization is doing is, think about the small organization. They are generating data in day in day out, but if they will apply right intelligence into their data, then they can drive more results and accurate results. So that's the reason business intelligence is the combination of your analytics, your data mining, your data visualization, data tools and infrastructure. Reason is because maybe analytics you can perform because you are the expert. Data mining you can perform because you are the expert. But if output or analysis, whatever you are doing, if you will not present that analysis in a very layman language, probably think about the people who do not have the understanding about it, how they will understand. So that's the reason, whatever the analysis we do, it is very important for us to present the analysis in the very right way, so that audience can be engaged and also take the right benefit out of that analysis. Okay, coming back to the what is data visualization, a very key thing. Data visualization is a critical to data analysis. It provides a front line of attack, revealing intricate structure in the data that cannot be observed in any other way. We discover unimagined effects and we challenge imagined ones. For example, like that's how my data is available. It's a very small data. This is group A, group B, group C, group D. Till the time I will not visualize this data, I'm not gonna understand how exactly it is gonna help me. And in the same way, in the right side, if you'll see, this is the visualization of this data. Once that this data is being visualized, now we can see there is no relation. There is a perfect relation between the data. And this is the group D and this is the group B. So almost all the information is available here, and we can visualize and we can understand, okay, what kind of relationship is available between X and Y. For group A, this is the X and Y, B, XY, C, XY. So now after visualizing the data, we can understand more, because reading this is very small data, and companies are generating thousand, hundreds, thousand, millions of data in a day only. So think about the huge amount of data. Till the time you are not going to visualize, you are not going to understand your data in fraction of seconds. Because think about, if you are senior management, if you are in the leadership role, do you have that much time to look into the millions of data or thousands of data? Pretty straight answer, no. I do not have time. Then if you are doing the right visualization of the data, then probably it is gonna help the people. for the leadership, for senior management or management, within fraction of second, within 5 to 10 seconds, they can understand, okay, fine, this is going on in my business because I can see the data. Coming back to the Tableau, so Tableau is one of the fastest evolving business intelligence tool. If you have to perform business intelligence in your data, then yes, you should need one BI tool, business intelligence tool, and Tableau is one of them. Tableau helps you to do the data visualization, do the analysis on the data, and the good thing of the Tableau is you can easily learn, apply, and design a solution for the customer. So that's the reason, because as I mentioned, there are multiple BI tools available in the market. Power BI, Sisense, Google Data Studio, and so on. But Tableau is one of the easy solution which can be easily learned, easily you can implement in your business, and you can also draw some insights from the data, or you can draw some conclusion out of data and present to the leadership or management. What can we do with the Tableau? So yes, we can connect with all the possible data sources which are available in the market. We can prepare our data. Once the data is being ready to use finally, we can create our visualization, reporting and dashboards. We can do the self-service business analytics, big data and advanced analytics, planning and forecasting, and many more logical things which we can do through Tableau. I'll give you the real example. I was working in one of the organization. In that organization, our management was looking for like how they can decide, okay, how many managers we would need, who can manage all the organization population. Somebody was saying five. I think one manager should handle five people. Somebody is saying six. Somebody is saying four. But people are giving their numbers. With the help of Tableau, they can immediately get to know, okay, if we will say five people required one manager, it means we need these many managers. And they can quickly see, okay, in different department, these many managers required. So such kind of analysis you can do in Tableau. You can input the number and you can see how it is gonna impact the different department, process, and functions. So from top to bottom or bottom to top level, you can analyze how exactly it is gonna impact it. Another example, maybe you are showing sales, how exactly your sales is being done throughout the organization in different region. But it could be also possible people say, hey, my target is different. People say my target is different. How will you do that? Yes, you can make the things dynamic in Tableau. So you can give the flexibility to user. Hey, listen, I'm not gonna make 4 or 5 different dashboards. What I'm gonna do is I will create one dashboard. I will give you flexibility. You just enter your number, and yes, your red, green, and yellow criteria will be done. So here you can design a solution, and you can also engage your audience so that they can input the number, they can select the value, accordingly calculation will perform, and then result will be thrown up. So that's how the things we can do in Tableau. And trust me, this is one of the easy tool. In other BI tool, because I have learned, so I know a lot of scripting and programming we need to do, or a lot of complex syntax we have to write. In Tableau, it can be done within 5 minutes. You can drive the result from problem to output. Within 5 minutes, you can draw it. But again, you have to practice. Practice is the main key for any technology. If you practice, so you will be learning the syntaxes of the formulas and all. So you don't need to look into here and there. Career and job opportunities. When you learn Tableau, probably you can go for the Google or any of the uh, job portal. You can look for, these are the few titles which I was able to mention here: Tableau developer, data analyst, BI analyst, business intelligence analyst, BI developer, Tableau consultant, data visualization analyst, data specialist, etc. Various titles. So obviously titles are something which is, very dependent on the organization. So organization is this uh, organizations are deciding the titles as per their requirement or as per the job role. In some of the job, maybe database is something which is being developed by some of the DBA. You have to simple go and connect the data and start designing the insight. In some of the organization, maybe you have to manage the data, you have to create tables and all. Then once the data is being organized, then you can connect with the Tableau and then drive the insight. So depending on the organization and depending on the job role and also depending on your experience, you will be getting a role in your organization. Advantages of using Tableau. So why the companies are using Tableau? Because you can do the better analysis, or anybody or anyone can do the analysis on their data with the few hours of learning. They can do at least basic analysis on their data. You can easily find out the errors in your data if there is, and it is really important. I'll give you another example. uh, I was working on one of the data and nobody was realizing people, one person mean people can only enter up to 10, value of 10 only, but by mistake person has to enter 10.00 and that person forgot to enter decimal and it becomes 1000. So while displaying or visualizing the data, immediately we have seen, oh, all of a sudden a spike in the data. Then we diagnosis the data, we identified, okay, this is the human error. Because of the human error, data is not correct. So such kind of error you can easily identify through the visualization of the data. You can do the real-time reporting. As and when anything is happening in your business, you can easily find out, okay, that's how this is happening in my business. Example, nowadays days we know COVID is one of the hot topic around the world. During this particular time, uh, obviously all the government or hospital would like to see how the patients are coming into the hospital. If the database is being updated very frequently, immediately if your dashboard is being created, you can easily identify, okay, these many people got admitted into this hospital, these many people got discharged or is still under observation. All the things you can see real time through your dashboard. If all the information is being updated in a particular database, you can get insight. You can show, okay, that this is the hospital where we are getting a lot of patients. Probably you can immediately make your action plan. In this area maybe a lot of patients are available, probably we need to arrange something or a xyz. That's how our government or across the world government is planning it. Data storytelling. Like I was mentioning, we have tons of data available, but how that data is going to help to anyone in your business, your CEO, president, vice president, or anybody. If your data is not going to tell the story, your data, your insight, your dashboard, whatever you are creating, it should tell the story. What is happening? Like I was taking the example of COVID. So as and when a person should see your dashboard, they should understand, okay, this is the story. Like these many people are coming, these many tests is being done, these many positive, these many not positive. And again, you can tell the story. It can start from the top and then it can drill down, drill down, drill down. At the end, whatever the level of data you have. You can build a story so that people, a person who is looking into your dashboard, they can relate. Okay, what is happening around the world, or what is happening in my area, and they can, once they will understand everything, they understand their story, they can take the quick action. You might have seen a lot of stories, web series. In this such kind of story, this happen, right? First of all, they create a hype, they create a suspense, then they show you, okay, how one person is going to solve a small puzzle, and that's how they build the story. And at the end of the web series or movie, they will show you the conclusion. That is the conclusion here. In a similar way, you have to build your dashboard. You have to start with the different data points. You'll start putting the data points together and start solving small problems. But at the end of your data dashboard, if the story is being created properly, you will reveal the secret where exactly the problem is, right? And all of the things can be done by finding the right patterns in your data. If you are able to find out the right patterns in your data, it means yes, you are in a right track. Okay, fine. Let me quickly check if there is any question available. Okay. Okay. What is the advantages of learning Tableau over other tools? What is the market share for the tools? Okay, because I'm telling you, how good is Tableau with big data? Okay, so two questions. Uh, yep. So if I'll talk about the advantages, like I mentioned in my previous slide, if I will underline this. So it is very quick to deploy, easy to learn, and very spontaneous to use for a customer. Like I mentioned, when you move in other BI tool from basics to intermediate or advanced level, it will becoming a pretty complex thing because you have to write a lot of script or query, or I would say long scripting to get the solution. But in Tableau, you do not have to write that much complex query and all the things. In couple of statements, you can be able to get your output. So that is the main reason. If I'll talk about the market share, uh, recently a lot of things happened. So I cannot tell you the right exact number, but still I would say December end it was 19% because almost 19% share of Tableau and 14 to 15% share of Power BI, because Power BI is a product of Microsoft. So you can understand they are bundling up Power BI with their existing products and then they are selling out. So obviously you can understand the share of their product will be increasing so fast. But Power BI and Tableau, these are the two tools available in the market who compete with each other. But the good thing is about Tableau is it has been 8 years in a row. Tableau is being holding their position into the leaders quadrant in the Gartner's Magic Quadrant. So actually, Gartner's is one of the organization who do the research. They do the research across the globe, check out what all are the other BI tools available, and they generate a final report. So based on their report, Tableau is one of the tool which is holding a leader's position throughout 8 years since 2012 till this year. So that is the big achievement because getting a position into the leaders quadrant is one thing. You put the effort, but sustaining it there only, that is the biggest challenge for anybody, right? Because if in the real life. If we want to achieve a first position in our class or in our college, it is good. We can put our effort day in day out. 6 months, we can get a good rank, good score in our exam, and we can reach to the first level, first rank. But to sustain it, every time you have to put the same level of the effort, or even you have to increase the effort, because the competitors are going to put their efforts again. So you have to increase the level of effort. That's how Tableau is one of the tool who were the whole community was able to survive into the leaders quadrant because of their continuous improvement and the way they are evolving into the BI industry. That is superb. That's the reason I learn a lot of tools, but still I love Tableau. So my primary skills is Tableau still. Okay, what was the other question? Yeah, in my last organization, I was dealing with the call centers data. So we are like I was the part of customer experience analytics team. So we are analyzing the customer behavior, like how the customer is behaving towards my organization, how we can give them more best solution so that the satisfaction level of their uh, services will increase. For example, like whenever we buy any product, if we find any issue, we pick up the call or call the customer care. If not call, then probably you will go to the web chat option and you will do the web chat. If not web chat, then probably you will write an email. So there are multiple sources through which you can connect with the company. And that is how, but your data will be captured in different platform. If call, then in different platform. If web chat, in different platform. So all these platforms, wherever that such kind of data is going, that will be a big data. Because think about the big companies, think about the Amazon, think about the Walmart. In such companies, every day or even every minute, thousands of calls is being called. People are calling in thousands in numbers. People are logging thousand tickets through web chat, through email. So such of the data is going into the Hadoop or any of the big data platform. So like in my last organization, we were using Hadoop, millions of data. And yes, we have to take a right step if we are going to connect that data with the Tableau. So we do a lot of aggregation, we write the query into the Hadoop. Once the data is optimized at a certain level, then we bring into the Tableau so that we can show insights in Tableau. Because data management we can do easily in Hadoop, but when we have to share the insights from the data, then we have to move into Tableau. I hope this answers. And guys, good way. You can keep putting your questions into the chat and I will be picking up. So getting started with Tableau, we'll see different products available uh, provided by Tableau. So these are the products basically you will be seeing. Tableau Desktop Creator, it's a paid version. So in the second line I have mentioned it's paid. To create visuals we can use desktop, means for like people like us to create a visual. Obviously our task will be to get the insights, to visualize our insights in a right way. We would need license of Tableau Desktop and Creator, and this is the platform where you design everything. So means whenever you have to start with Tableau, you have to start with Tableau Desktop. You can connect with the data source, you can manage the data source, you can perform the analysis on the data, you can create visuals, and after doing all these things you can put or save all the work in your local machine. Second thing, Tableau Public. This is good tool when you are learning, because sometimes people struggle, hey, I do not know how can I get the license, So Tableau Public is one of the tool which you can download and you can connect with the data, you can manage everything. Whatever you do in desktop, you can do in this. The only thing is you cannot save work in your local machine. Whatever the work you will save, it will go directly to public server and there it will get saved. That is the reason it is the free version, because there is no data security. If you are using your company data, then you can think of right now. You will challenge the security of the company, because as in when you will save, it will go to the public server and anybody like me or anyone around the world whomsoever is using Tableau Public, they can quickly read your data from Tableau Public. That's the reason for learning purpose, this is good, for not for the organization purpose, it is not. Tableau server. Like I mentioned here, you create your work, but how will you share? Like, because let's say company said, okay, I'm gonna buy 2 license for Tableau Desktop because I have 2 developer. So you people will be one day or someday will become a developer. You will start developing the report. After developing, there will be hundreds of people who is going to use your reports or dashboard or analysis, whatever you have created. So in that case, you have to share your work either through Tableau server or online. So there is one difference between Tableau server and online. Server means all the infrastructure you have to set up by your own. And in the online, all the infrastructure will be provided by Tableau. So these are the web-based solution. Basically, all the setup will be done within your organization. Like you have seen, intranet is available in your company. Similar way, Tableau server one URL will be there. So in-house VM server, good for enterprise and large organization. Security can be managed. License needs to be taken in bulk. So Tableau server license is cost is low, but again you have to buy the license in bulk, like minimum 100 license you need to buy. So that is how the licensing works. Because sometimes we don't realize how the things works in the backend. Because I am the one who takes care of end-to-end process, buying the license, identifying the users. For my organization, I am doing all these stuff. So I know this is one of the big exercise. Every time you have to look into like who is using that server or who is not, or I would say active user or inactive user. Accordingly, you manage the licenses of the user. So in Tableau server, you have to do within the organization everything. Tableau online, you can get the license for per user. You can buy 1 license, 2 license, 3 license. But again, the cost of the license will be little bit higher. Also, this is good for the startups or a small organization which doesn't have their own infrastructure. In that case, they can buy a direct storage and infrastructure on Tableau community server. Tableau community will provide you one email and password. Further, you can utilize it. So as in when you will open the Tableau public, you have to enter the ID and password, and then you can view the dashboard or publish your dashboard. So again, Tableau server and online both are the paid. Tableau Reader. Tableau Reader, let's say everybody has to download the dashboard in their Tableau Reader software in their local machine. After downloading, whenever you will update your workbook or visuals, you have to share the file with them. Every time whenever you will update, you have to follow the similar practice. So again, to and fro is too much. Second, there is no data security. Means, let's say you share the file with me today. Tomorrow, I may get the license of Tableau as well, or I will download the a trial version of Tableau. In that case, I can go to your data and check out, okay, all row level data, I can see it. It means you cannot manage the security of the data. So Tableau Reader is not good for the company. Public and Reader is good for the individual to learn and look into the work, but not good for the company. In fact, my organization doesn't approve such kind of software where there is no data security. I'm assuming in this is not rule of my company. This is rule of all across the companies. You have to maintain the integrity and security of the data. One more tool available that is called Tableau Prep. This is a paid version, but the good thing is if person is having a Tableau Desktop license, they can also use Tableau Prep without any additional cost. In this case, Tableau Prep is a kind of small ETL tool. In this, you can connect with the data, different data. After connecting with the data, you can do the manipulation, cleaning, data mining of your data. Once everything is done with your data, you can generate one final output. Let's say you are using 10 different data sources. Once you will connect through Tableau Prep, you can connect with 10 different data sources, do the cleaning or whatever the step you have to perform, and you can generate one output, one single file. So that file will be having all kind of data which is available in 10 different data sources. So that kind of effort you can put into Tableau Prep and generate one final output. So these are the Tableau projects which are available in the market. Again, depending on the different scenario or use case, we will pick up the right one which is going to fit into our organization. Sometimes you may get involved in such discussion and sometimes you don't, but if you will be having the knowledge about it, it will be good for you. Again, let me quickly check the questions if it is available in chat window. Okay, no questions so far. Yeah, so I will explain Tableau Prep. So Tableau Prep is one of the tool which help you to prepare your data. See, actually what happened, let me open MS Paint to show you. What happened, let's say I have 10 different files available, right? I have to perform some kind of aggregation here, some kind of aggregation here, some kind of calculation here, some calculation here, some calculation here. Once all kind of calculation I will perform into individual data, one final output will be ready. Let's say uh, this is my final output. From this data, I applied some of the calculation and logic. Then I generated one final output. Again, I am doing on this data. In all data sources, I am doing something and something. When all is done, probably what is required, I can create one final data. Again, excuse me for the bad drawing. Once the data will be ready, now here I can get one final data, which will be combination of all data. So we get the raw files, we apply some logic and all, we generated one output. Now we will combine all the output and we can generate one final output here, right? Once your output is being generated, you can connect this output with your Tableau. So now this is, let's say, your Tableau screen, and now you can generate your output with, you can connect this output with the Tableau. So rather than connecting 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, whatever the number of file you have, you can connect all one by one, perform some logic and all. You generate one output that will be connected with the Tableau. And again, these are the one-time steps. You can save all your steps so that next time when your data will be updated, you just go ahead and just click once, have a cup of coffee, and come back, and you will see your data is, final data is ready. So all the steps can be automated, and one final output will be generated here. That will be further used for the analysis or whatever you want to do. This is helpful because it will optimize your data. and it will generate only relevant output so that the performance of the dashboard will be optimized in a right way. I hope that it is clear now. Any question? Okay, all right. Okay, before moving to the Q&A, let's quickly see how exactly what I am talking about is. Okay, so yes, by the way, Tableau is already open. Let me close this. Quickly, I can show you like in 5 minutes how can you create your first graph. So you can open your Tableau. Whenever you will open your Tableau window, in the left side you will see connect. You will be able to connect with your different data sources like Excel file, text file, Access file, PDF. Sometimes what happens, some people copy the data tables into PDF. So you don't need to again copy from PDF to Excel or any other format. You can directly connect with PDF file. You can connect with any of the data sources. See, here is a huge list. Almost all the possible data sources. Even Google Sheets. You can directly connect with Google Sheet. Google Drive, right? You can connect with Facebook, Twitter, and get the data directly from there and do the analysis on that data. For example, let's say I'm going to connect with the Excel file. Okay, and HR sample data. In 2 or 3 clicks, you will be able to connect with the data. Once you will connect with the data, you will see the connection name here and whatever the number of tabs available in that data. All will be listed down here. Fortunately, there is only one tab is available in that file. If there are multiple, you can see the list of the tabs. And if there is a list of tabs, you can pick up anyone and drag it here. Maybe there are 3 tabs, but you want to connect with only one tab. Once you will connect with the data, what is happening? Some error is happening. Let me quickly do that. Unbound column, why it is happening? Okay, no problem. Let me quickly close this and again connect with that. Okay. So once you have the data, you can quickly see the data here so that you can understand, okay, you have been connected with the right data. It is coming here. Like we have employee ID, department, region, education, gender, and all the things. If you'll come, once you are connected with the data, you can quickly solve some of the problem and see how quickly we can solve. Total employee count by gender. Let's solve 2 problems, right? Average age in different departments. So like your management has asked these 2 questions, and similarly you can add n number of questions and solve the problem. Total employee count by gender. Now management want to see, okay, how many employees are available in different gender. Very quick solution. Here is the gender, right? And you do not have any employee count. You can create your calculated field. Create calculated field and say employee count. How can we do that? Simply we can say count of employee ID. We can count the employee ID. If you think employee ID could be repeated, but I want to only consider unique employee, you can say count D, which is unique count. For a safer side, we'll take only unique employees. Okay, I have one field called employee count. I have gender. By holding control key, just select gender and employee count. Now you have selected both of the things. See, go to show me and Tableau is showing you, hey, you can create these charts, right? I can create this chart. So I just clicked and Tableau is creating the chart. If you don't like, no, I don't like this chart. Let me create this one, packed bubble. See, you can create a packed bubble. Quickly, you can do the formatting of it. Click on this, edit color. Uh, you can say female is purple, male is blue, and this one is yellow. Transgender is yellow. Now people will say, what is F and M? I don't understand. No problem. You can say no problem. Right click on gender, go to alias, make female. So rather than updating your data, so you are not playing with your actual data. So you are not editing your actual data. It's just that you are doing it here only. Female and male, and you can again drag the employee count into label. See, 23,000 female and 55,000 males are available in the organization. Quickly, average age in different department. We have age column here and we have a department here. By holding control key, you can select both and again go to show me. Tableau is showing you some of the chart, not all charts. Why? Because let's say if you have to create map, you should have selected city, pin code, postal code, something like this. So based on the selected values, Tableau will only highlight the required chart which can be created with this data. Let's say I'm going to create a pie chart. Again, I will say entire view and I will increase the size. Go to color, you can set the color border. Here in label, you can drag department and you can, okay, age is coming sum of age, which is not good idea, right? We need average age. We can right click and we can change the aggregate function. Again, let me do it. Right click and average. So you will see something. Again, age is coming as a sum. You can right click, measure and average. So on an average, if you'll see almost close, average age is almost similar. 32, 34, 33, 36, 35, 32, 34. In different department, different age, average age is available. So now you can see within 5 or 10 minutes, we were able to connect with the data. We were able to solve two simple problems. Again, that's the reason I was saying this is a very easy to learn tool. These are the basic things and basic visualization, basic solution of the dashboard. You can do it in 1 hour. You can prepare your analysis and present to the business. Okay. Any question, any doubt? Which tool will be covered in this training? Also, will the admin part, installation, updates, and support. Okay, Vikas. So to answer your question, like this is more for the developer role, right? Installation of Tableau Desktop, yes, we will be, but that will be the server admin role. So that is the separate training. In that you will be able to deploy the, Tableau server. You can do the load balancing. You keep on track getting a backup of the data. So that is the separate training which is called Tableau admin. Here you will be learning more of the analyst purpose. So that in near future you can learn R or Python or more data science techniques, and you can carry forward your learning into that direction. Any other question, guys? Now we are into the Q&A session. So quickly I showed you how exactly this is gonna work for you. I will quickly open the link. Here we have a link. Probably like because you were asking question, you can also post the training. You can also go to that particular link and check out what all are the things we are covering in detail, so that you will be satisfied what exactly we will be covering during the actual training. Yeah, it is already opened here. So you can see overview. You can see upcoming batches. You can enroll or you can contact us at any point of time. We will be like we are having a team who supports almost 24 hours. People are coming in different shifts to extend the support or cover all the regions. All the detailed level of course you can find out here. Visual analytics, organizing the data, dashboard and storage, working with mapping, calculation, Tableau prep, charts, integration of Tableau with R and Hadoop, practice test, interview questions, and again mock interviews. So that will make you full for job ready. So that during the course or completion of the course, you will be able to ready for the job. Okay. What about project, resume preparation, and mock interviews? Like yes, uh, Anil. As I mentioned, like the project assignments, you will be getting it. So small exercises and proper assignments, or I would say projects, you will be getting an end-to-end solution, like how the business problem is coming, how the data is coming, and how you can drive the solution for the business. Mock interviews, yes, we will help you to conduct couple of mock interviews so that we can conduct the interviews and I can give you feedback. Okay, these are the areas you have to improve or you have to articulate your answer in a right way. Resume, yeah. So we have some sample resume repository available with us, that you will be having the access of that, so that post the training you can get any of the samples. So it's a great number of resume over there. You can pick up the right one which is making sense to you, and you can update your information into that. What is its use and what are the So use, if Sanjeev, I have talking about on that point. The use of the Tableau is basically now organizations are capturing huge amount of data, but now that's the reason BI is very popular into the market, because organization needs a person who can come, play with the data and tell them, okay, these are the insights coming from the data. Again, for the example purpose, I would say maybe you are launching a product. After launching a product, after 1 month or 2 months, you will do the analysis and you will say, hey, out of all these states, only 5 states are generating the sales. And these are the 5 states where I can focus more so that we can increase the number of sales. Such kind of analysis can come out of the data only. Once you look into the data, perform the analysis, and you can get the insight. If I'll talk about the prerequisites to learn the Tableau, uh, first and foremost is passion about the learning the technology. Because I have seen people join, but they are not passionate enough. So you have to passionate enough. And the second thing, mathematics, a basic mathematics, which we learn till 8th or 10th, basically. That will be good enough because remaining about the technology, we will be talking about here only. Any other question, guys? So, guys, you can visit to our website at any point of time and raise your query or concern, whatever you have. We'll try to give it the answer of all the queries. Informations to reach out to us are here. Info at the rate mindmajix.com, or you can call us on this number for any query, and our team will help you to clear your all doubts. Any question, any doubt, guys? In Tableau, we do not see TTO to code. Rupinder, I'm not getting your question exactly, but whatever I'm understanding, I would say we don't need required coding knowledge. So I will not ask you to, learn C++, Java if you want to survive into Tableau. No, even I don't know. So that is not required at all. Please show the content. It's a complete admin and developer. So we are saying Tableau course overview. In the content, we are saying this Tableau architecture, how you can install Tableau Desktop, Tableau architecture, Tableau process to export and share in Tableau, right? Then data management, how you will manage the data. So in this course, we are not mentioning like this will be Tableau admin role. In admin, and to be very honest, I will talk about in my scenario. In my organization, almost 17 to 18 developers are working. I'm also working as a manager, so I'm managing three people. And if I'll talk about the admin, there is only one admin. So now you can see the ratio. So there will be huge number of developers in the organization, but there will be few admins in the organization. Any other question, guys? All right. So if all is okay, Sai, do you have anything? All right, fine. All right. So guys, thank you very much for taking out time today. And as mentioned, you can reach out to us at any point of time. With this note, I will be signing off today. Thank you very much.